Hey, what's up, goofies? Elon Musk explains the real reason for the government shutdown. Let's get it, let's go. Elon Musk, let's hear what he got to say on Joe Rogan. Let's go. And I'm eating some chicken, so don't judge me. I'm eating chicken, I'm hungry.
But they changed the definition of asylum to be...
It won't be loud, I promise.
To be economic asylum.
Which is everybody.
Which is everybody.
Yeah.
So...
asylum is part of proof.
Asylum is supposed to mean that if you go back to your country, you'll get killed. Right. You know, that's what we mean by asylum. That was what it's supposed to mean. They changed the definition of asylum to be you will have a decreased standard of living, which is obviously not real asylum. And you can test the absurdity of this by the fact that people who are asylum seekers go on vacation to the country that they're seeking asylum from. You know, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't have to.
When you understand the incentives, then you understand the behavior. So once the left realized that illegals will vote for them if they have open borders and combine that with government handouts, to create a massive incentive, that they're basically using U.S. and European taxpayer dollars to provide a financial incentive to bring in as many illegals as possible to vote them into permanent power and create a one-party state. And I invite anyone who's listening to this, just do any research, and the more you dig into it, the more it will become obvious that what I'm saying is absolutely true.
I'm not knocking Elon Musk and what he's saying, but illegal immigrants can't fucking vote. Y'all, man, we gotta have a little bit more knowledge on this, man. They lie to us so much. People who don't have documentation cannot go to the polls. They can't vote. They can't vote. Like, they'd have to actually become a citizen to be actually able to register to vote. It doesn't make, bro. I don't know, y'all, man. I could be wrong. Maybe there's some way all these thousands of immigrants that are coming in, or whatever, if there's even thousands, these immigrants that are coming in are voting, but they can't vote. I don't know. Let's just keep going.
Well, they were busing people to swing states. It's clear that they were trying to do something. And then you had Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi who were actively talking about the need to bring in people to make them citizens because we're in population collapse.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. Wait a minute, guys. We're in population collapse. We are not producing as many children in this country as we should be. Our population is going downwards, right? We need to find a way to incentivize women to feel comfortable to have children, because the reason I'm seeing is because women, it's too expensive. This country is so fucking expensive. So it's like, it being as expensive, less people want to have children. We need to find some ways to bring down prices so people want to have children. Or we bring in outside people who want to come in and help. But a lot of people think that's replacement. And I'm not talking about replacement theory. I'm talking about adding to the population. I don't know. Let's see what Elon Musk says. I could be totally wrong. Remember, I say that. I could be totally wrong, but let's keep going.
No, it's that meme.
Yeah.
Where so many times where they start off by saying it's not true. It's a right-wing conspiracy theorist.
Right.
Then it starts. Then it's like I think the next step is well, it might be true, and then it's like, okay, it is true.
But here's why.
And then the final step is, yeah, it's true, and here's why it's good.
Yeah.
And it's like, but wait a second. You started off saying it's untrue and it's a right-wing conspiracy theorist. Now you're saying it not only is it true, but it's a good thing, and we must do more of it.
Well, this is the thing about Medicaid and Social Security and people getting Social Security numbers. You know, that's
massive fraud.
It's massive fraud, and it's real. And they denied it forever. And now we're finding out this is part of the reason why this government shutdown is going on right now.
Yes, the entire basis for the government shutdown is that the Trump administration correctly does not want to send massive amounts of, like, hundreds of billions of dollars to fund illegal immigrants in the blue states, or in all the states really, and so and Democrats want to keep the money spigot.
But he sends billions of dollars to Argentina. And I want you guys to know something, all right? Just being funny, don't judge me on this. Argentina is where the Nazis ran after World War II. Just saying. Just saying. The Nazis were in Argentina. But he can send billions of dollars to fund that. I don't know, man. All this government shit right now, if every American ain't looking at this shit like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all better tell us something before we come up there and we burn this bitch down. I'm just playing. But like, we just all need to come together and figure this shit out. Because I don't trust him. I don't trust any of the Democrats. The Democrats, like, we are figuring out they sending money to states for weird reasons and sending money overseas for weird reasons. I don't trust none of this shit. So we all need to find a way to come together and talk about this shit. Where, just explain it to us, y'all. Like, I don't know. Let's keep on.
Going to incent illegal immigrants to come into the U.S. who will vote for them. That's the crux of the battle.
So they want to stop this.
I also want you guys to know that the South African immigrants that came over that were white, he didn't have a problem with. But he has a problem with the immigrants that are coming over from Mexico and brown countries. I just find that odd. The white South African immigrants, that's okay. But the brown immigrants from all these other countries, that's not okay. Not saying it's a race thing, but I find that a little weird. I don't know why y'all don't.
So what's going on right now is they have been funding these people. They've been giving them EBT cards. They've been giving them Medicaid.
Yeah,
and they've been even housing.
And more than that, just like they were they were taking hotels, like 4 or 5.
Do me a favor, okay? Because I want to make sure, like, I'm fair on this. Jump in the comments and send me some articles. Prove this. Prove to me that that's what's happening. Send me an article that shows somebody proving that they're giving out EBT cards, they're giving out all this stuff to undocumented people in the country. Send me something to prove it. I'm curious, because I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it. I don't know why I don't believe it, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, because I've tried to look into it and never found anything. So maybe you guys can send me something. But I don't believe that shit. I believe it's a distraction. That's the right's form of distraction.
Star hotels, like the Roosevelt Hotel being the classic example, was they were sending, I think, $60 million a year to the Roosevelt Hotel, to which all it did was house illegals. And it used to be a nice hotel. I mean, it still is a nice hotel. All around the country, this was happening.
And all tax.
If that's the case, why the fuck hasn't ICE raided those hotels? I got so many questions. If that's the case, why hasn't ICE raided those hotels? What? Aren't these the most obvious places where they are? Come on, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. And
the Trump administration cut off funding, for example, to the Roosevelt Hotel and these other hotels, saying like it's U.S. tax dollars should not be sent to have luxury hotels for illegal immigrants that American citizens can't even afford, which obviously is gay. That's insane. That's what was happening.
It is if it's true.
They were also giving out like debit cards with $10,000.
Trust me, if this shit is true, I'm mad. I'm mad with y'all, but I just want y'all to prove it first.
So it's not just about medical care.
Yeah.
The Democrats mention medical care because they're trying to prey on people's empathy as much as possible, and then they imagine, oh wow, somebody has a desperately needed medical procedure, and shouldn't we maybe take care of them in that regard? But what they do is they divert the Medicaid funds and turn it into a slush fund for the states that goes well beyond emergency medical care.
And
New York and California would be bankrupt without the massive fraudulent federal payments that go to those states to pay for illegals, to create a massive financial incentive for illegals.
How would they be bankrupt because of that?
They wouldn't be able to balance their state budgets, and they can't issue currency like the Federal Reserve can.
And so their ability to balance budget is dependent upon illegals getting funding?
That doesn't make sense.
Here is
That doesn't make any sense, Elon.
So staggering.
Yeah, whoever did this video cut it off quickly because that didn't make any sense at all. But I mean, maybe we could prove it. I don't know, man. I don't know. And if it's true, then we need to go burn this bitch down. And I'm with anybody on it. But if it's not, I don't know. Anyways, y'all, I'm out. Peace.